go. Hello everybody and welcome to night number 1 of the Kokomo Klash. We are getting ready for an excellent night of racing here. We have a good group of cars out right now, at least for an ASCA session. We've got about 9 cars signed up to run here for the night 1 of the Kokomo Klash. Tomorrow will be night number 2, and that will be the final night. And we will see who will take home the final night trophy here at the Kokomo Klash. Finishing up practice here. Have about less than 4 minutes left in practice. Currently the top running driver in practice right now is the 75 of Daniel Adam. Craig Silby currently sitting in second. The best lap for Daniel Adam has been a 12:2:30. So we'll see whether or not he can hold out when it comes to actually running. Looks like we have had a 10th entry just show up a little late to the party, but either way, still showing up to run with us tonight. That will be 200 as it's marked down of Caleb Nickel. Kokomo seems to be a favorite of a lot of the wingless sprint car guys. So it's going to be one of those races where everyone's going to have to really chase. It looks like right now it's going to be a race where someone's going to be chasing someone down as we go into heat number 1. Heats are predetermined. And we're going to have one heat race. So here is how we look like we're going to be lining up for heat number 1. Caleb Nickel will be on the pole. He has not made a single lap in practice, mind you. To his outside will be the 881 of Diego Alvarado. Tyler Kalb will be in the second row inside. Jay Barker will be to his outside. Cole Sink in the number 80 will be in the 5th spot. 6th will be Craig Silby in the number 7. The 13 of Devin Sutherland in 7th position. 8th will be the 10 of Cody Gump. 9th will be the 005 of Cameron Lytle. And Daniel Adam, your fastest time in practice, will be starting in the 10th spot here in the first heat race of the night. First and only heat race of the night. Looks like Caleb Nickel's still trying to get connected here, so he will not make the show. So that will move Tyler Kalb in the 3:21 up to the pole position. As we get ready to go here, pace truck pulls off, and they will light him up out of 4. Tyler Kalb holds the field, and green flag is out, and a great jump by Alvarado into turn 1. However, to the inside, you have the 80 of Cole Sink, but they get connected, and it looks like Tyler Kalb is in the fence. Caution is out.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Should be out. We have more issues. The 005 and the 80 seems as though Cole Sink is having a bit of a run through with some of these guys. So not the cleanest start. We'll go back to what will be potentially the original restart. although it will be single file. Diego Alvarado holds the lead. Second will be the 7 of Craig Silby. Bit of a shaky start there for the start of this one. Devin Sutherland in the 13 will be third. Fourth will be Daniel Adam. Fifth will be Cody Gump. Cal, who I believe was involved in that, who I believe was involved in the original incident, Cameron Lytle, and then after that will be Cole Sink at the very back of the field. So pace truck pulls back off again. We are ready to get things back underway. Diego Alvarado kicks the tires up, and we are back underway. Craig Silby driving underneath, trying to get that run off of turn 2. A little bit of contact between Alvarado and Silby, but they keep it going. And now Silby holds the lead, Alvarado in second. Daniel Adams slowly closing in third. Another caution is out. Devin Sutherland is upside down. Get a replay of that one for you, and it looks like he just kind of did that himself. Cody Gump somehow managing to drive under it. And already 8 laps is the distance for this heat race. And Craig Silby right now holding the lead. Alvarado in the 88. I believe it's either 88 or 881. His car is marked 88, and I don't know if there's a 1 on that one. Daniel Adam holding third. Calb holding fourth. Fifth is Cameron Lytle. Sixth, Cody Gump. Seventh, Cole Sink and Devin Sutherland. Currently sitting in the pits, waiting to be towed back to the pit lane so we can rejoin the rest of the field, but I don't believe he's going to be coming back out for the rest of the heat race. So now Craig Silby has the command of the field as we get ready to go, passing that turn 3 Kokomo banner. Green flag back in the air. And a big move there by Daniel Adam. He's running all the way on that outside line, banging off the wall as best he can, as everyone else trying to take that inside lane away. Craig Silby doing a very good job on the inside. He's got a lot of grip on that inside lane. However, Diego Alvarado trying to hold that inside as well in second. Daniel Adam, who was running that outside lane, is now starting to move down the track a little bit. However, Craig Silby still holding the lead. And not much seems to be happening on track as Tyler Kalb is pretty much alone. Craig Silby, however, taking the lead and not looking back as we come out of turn number 4. Craig Silby will win heat number 1. Craig Silby takes your heat race win. And as we look at the back of the field, Cole Sink will be in 7th position. So Craig Silby, Diego Alvarado, Daniel Adam, Cameron Lytle, and Cody Gump is your top 5. And so we'll have a quick warm-up session, I believe, unless they decide to skip forward ahead, to possibly run the track in a little bit and make it a little bit more racy. So Craig Silby is considered to be one of the best wingless drivers in the league so far. During the few midget series we've ran, he's pretty much won at least one race out of the entirety of it. Here you can see the 20 of Caleb Nickel. Nickel is finally back out on track. He missed the heat race, but he will be in the feature. For some reason, Jay Barker is not showing up. Jay Barker also driving basically the same car. got two Mopar number 20s out on the track, which is a bit disconcerting. It's going to be hard to tell who's who, but I guess one will be easier to know than the other one. But driving down that inside lane is definitely going to be where a lot of guys are going to be at. Right now the inside is kind of the dominant lane on track right now. However, depending on how long the feature will be, which I'm assuming is only 25 laps, they do not have any affirmative on that. However, currently right now, Caleb Nickel, who was supposed to start on the pole in your last race, is actually running the fastest on track right now. So the 20 of Caleb Nickel, your current fast time right now. That is with a 12.5 second lap time. Daniel Adam with a 12.589. So he is not far behind. However, Craig Silby now with a 12.2 second lap time. So, like I said, Craig Silby is one of the best ASCA Hammer Down Dirt Racing League wingless open wheel guys, and he is pretty much showing his ability right here in Kokomo for the Kokomo Klash. You can see your second place finisher from that heat race, Diego Alvarado. He's currently sitting fourth on the timesheets, but it all depends on how things shake out when they actually decide to go racing. As we will finish up practice here. We have about a minute left. Definitely trying to keep that inside from getting too dominant and actually making the track unraceable. So right now, Craig Silby sitting pretty right now between him and Caleb Nickel. So that's your top two so far on the timesheet. And this is the only qualifying night we will have. This is sort of just a prelim night, not really a qualifying night, as anyone else who decides to show up for the next race will be able to race. However, I believe they will start at the back of the field. They'll pretty much start behind everyone who has raced tonight. So, now that everything is set up for your feature tonight, we'll get everything going here and we'll get you in with your starting lineup here for night one of the Kokomo Klash. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 7 car of Craig Silby, and to his outside, finished second in the heat race, is going to be the 88 of Diego Alvarado. Daniel Adam in the 75 will start inside row 2, and to his outside will be the 005 of Cameron Lytle. The number 10 of Cody Gump, your captain of the series, will start on the inside of row number 3. To his outside is the 321 of Tyler Calv. Cole Sink in the number 88 machine is going to start inside row number 4, and to his outside is the 13 of Devin Sutherland. And then finally, scheduled to start on the back row, but it looks like Jay Barker is no longer being seen on track. The only other car that will be starting this race, car number 9 in the 20 car, will be Caleb Nickel as we get ready to go here. For racing action, 20 laps here at Kokomo Speedway.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air. We are racing. Craig Silby with a great jump, but however, Daniel Adam getting in front of Diego Alvarado into turn 1, but Alvarado sliding him right back on that inside lane. However, Daniel Adam trying to fight back on the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to get it down the front stretch, though. A good battle for second. However, Cameron Lytle and the 312 of Tyler Kalb are fighting over position. Daniel Adam getting slid by Tyler Kalb. Kalb trying to get that outside lane to work. Daniel Adam losing a little bit of connection there, but coming right back as Kalb trying to get that outside, that just slight outside lane to start working for him. Looking back through the field, it looks like a couple of cars, Caleb Nickel and Devin Sutherland fighting for position. Cole Sink rounding out your field in the 9th position. However, Craig Silby still has a comfortable lead, about a 1.5 second lead over Diego Alvarado in second. Daniel Adams still trying to get something to work on that, just one lane up from where they were running at the start of this race. Meanwhile, Cameron Lytle running just under the wall line, essentially, as things have started to spread out here. Battle for the 5th position, Tyler Kalb and Cody Gump. Cody Gump going to try to dive it down low to the inside. Cody Gump to the inside. Doesn't seem to get the grip, but he's going to try to get it on the end of the straightaway. He will, and caution is out. Caleb Nickel turned around in turn number 2. See what happened to him here. And just a little bit of contact between him and Cole Sink, and these cars are obviously easy to get turned around with just some slight contact. They say that is feeding someone your right rear tire, and that is pretty common theme for certain cars such as this. Usually that is frowned upon by a lot of drivers, considering that is the kind of thing that usually happens if that's what you try to do. So Craig Silby has been running some pretty fast times. It doesn't look like anyone's going to really catch him. However, Diego Alvarado and Daniel Adam were running some pretty good lap times as well. Back up to the pace truck. Lights are off. We will be going green this time by Craig Silby holding the field. Diego Alvarado in second. Daniel Adam in third. And they will go once they hit that Kokomo on the outside wall of turns 3 and 4. Craig Silby with a great jump on that inside lane as Daniel Adams trying to run that far outside lane. It looks like he might get it to work. Trying to run the outside to get to the second position of Diego Alvarado, and he seems to be gaining some momentum here. Daniel Adam likes that outside lane. He likes tracks where the outside lane is dominant, and that seems to be a theme here, as Kokomo has been a very outside dominant track since the track came out in iRacing. Adam getting a little bit crossed up there on the top side, but he and Alvarado are fighting for second position. Alvarado in the 88 trying to hold that low line, but Daniel Adam has a run coming down the backstretch. The race for second, Daniel Adam running a little bit lower in turn 4, and he is going to try to get that second spot. He was able to get it crossing the line, as we have an excellent race here for the second position, and it looks like Daniel Adam is going to take it outright. This track is very wide, and it allows for a lot of guys to race from top to bottom.
All right, man, caution
and
is
another
out.
caution is out. Looks like Cody Gump was trying to pull into the pits, but wasn't able to get there in time. We'll see what happens here. It looks like he was already having issues, and then he saw the 7 of Silby get by him, so he tried to pull in to avoid causing any issues, and then ended up a caution ended up coming out. He might have had damage too, which is probably what had happened to Cody Gump there. I think the Wingless Warrior is a good name for Craig Silby. Daniel the People's Champ, Daniel Adam. That is at least the nickname that we have given him. Devin, the Midget Man Sutherland, has been a pretty hefty mainstay in the midget class whenever those series are run. We just finished up a big track midget series with midgets on tracks about 4/10 mile to half mile, most of them half mile. As we get back going here, Craig Silby pulling away almost immediately, but Daniel Adam has some pressure from behind. Diego Alvarado trying to take that inside lane. He looks like he wants to try and slide in, but he's not going to get the momentum out of the straightaway. Daniel Adam back up to the wall. Now now Diego Alvarado tries to slide up. Doesn't slide up far enough to get in the way of Daniel Adam, but Alvarado right now slide job into turn 4. Alvarado now looking to try and maybe pinch Adam off, but Adam tries to slide up, and another caution is out. Calb and Cody Gump are spun out in turn 2. And looks like just Calb looped it coming into turn 1. Cody Gump came in there, unable to slow down in time. So we have 3 laps remaining, lap 17 of 20. And Craig Silby at the moment has had a fantastic run. However, Alvarado, who had lost the second place spot to Daniel Adam before that caution came out, before the last caution restarted, has now regained the second position. That's been pretty much the entire race so far. As we go through the field here, Craig Silby, he's your current leader. Diego Alvarado in second. Daniel Adam in third. Devin Sutherland in fourth. Cameron Lytle fifth. Caleb Nickel in sixth. Cole Sink in seventh. Tyler Kalb and Cody Gump will round out the back of the field. So the pace truck pulls off, and we are back to get this 3-lap shootout finished. Craig Silby with a great jump again. Daniel Adam back to the wall as he is going to try to get that momentum back down the backstretch. Daniel Adam staying up at the wall this time, trying to come back around. He's looking to try and take away that second spot as we have 2 laps to go this time by. Daniel Adam and Diego Alvarado are the race for second position, as it looks like Craig Silby is going to start pulling away. Daniel Adam with the advantage coming to the line this time. Daniel Adam still running the wall, and Alvarado got a little bit crossed up as the white flag waved that time by. Craig Silby will come around to take the win, and the battle for second goes to Daniel Adam. Diego Alvarado lands your top 3. And as we look, Craig Silby getting up onto the Kokomo victory lane. Your winner for night 1 here at the Kokomo Clash is going to be the 7 of Craig Silby, and it's going to be tough for anyone to touch him in the next go-round. So that's going to be how it ends. A very short race here, but we had a pretty good show of it with second place. So finishing it off is going to be the 7 of Craig Silby, the 75 of Daniel Adam, the 88 of Diego Alvarado in third. Fourth is going to be 13 of Devin Sutherland. Fifth is going to be Cameron Lytle in the 005. Cole Sink in the 80. We'll finish off your race in sixth. Caleb Nickel in seventh. Tyler Kalb in eighth. Cody Gump in ninth. And Jay Barker only ran a couple of laps, it seems. Actually did not run any laps. Will end up being scored in 10th position. That's going to do it here for your Kokomo Clash night number 1. Hopefully next time we get a little bit longer stream, but that is going to do it here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.